Semifero taking a forfeit at 70. Howard has a match at 82.
It's the kids. I've got some of the best kids in the world to work with. Wrestling just builds so much mental toughness because it's you and the other person. And a lot of their team sports, football, basketball, you can kind of hide in the group. You know, you can kind of, oh, someone's stepping in front of me. It's not, I don't have to quite block so hard. You know, I can kind of hide in on the camera. But on the wrestling mat, it's just you and that other person, and you're getting pinned or they're getting pinned. You're dominating them or they're dominating you, and it happens to everyone. Some weekends you're on top, some weekends you end up on bottom, and you got to learn how to deal with that. And the fact that you're out in front of hundreds, maybe thousands of people, and it's just you.
He's taught me and the other girls from my team how to work hard. I mean, they always push us in practice and they always tell us to work harder. But with wrestling, because there's so few girls in the sport, it's something you can really excel at if you really want to take the time to work hard.
My son had no knowledge of wrestling whatsoever. He had to start from scratch. And he ended up he did not lose. I think he lost one match in 2 years. So he attributes that, you know, pretty much to Coach Semifero and to Coach Semifero's work ethic. And I think one of the things that impressed my son the most about Coach Semifero was he says he lives the talk. I mean, he's done it. He still works out. He still pushes himself, and he expects a lot of the kids.
Really is about making them better people. Not everyone's going to be an All-American. Not everyone's going to be, you know, an all-state athlete. Not everyone's going to be, you know, the strongest kid in the state of Texas. But if I can get them to work as a team, work together, learn respect for, you know, people in places of authority, learning how to interact with their teachers, you know, to talk about their grades and make sure, you know, really focusing on their education, making sure that's important. It's something we always tell our kids, your education comes first. All this coaching stuff is second. I'm a teacher first before I'm a coach. So I want you to be successful in the classroom, and then when you come out to the wrestling mat or the football field or the weight room or wherever that is, now we're going to help you learn discipline, help you learn respect, help you learn dedication that you can use for the rest of your life, because realistically, none of you are going to be in the NFL or none of you are going to be an Olympic wrestler, but you can all be, you know, a good person that contributes to society, helps out in the, you know, in the community for the greater good of everyone else.
Dave, if you have a match at 106, okay, you're going first. There's a double forfeit at 13.
You don't end up winning city multiple years in a row by not doing something right. And you don't end up with kids that want you as their coach and talk about you the way they do if you aren't doing a lot of things right. The kids are so pumped. They want to continue that tradition and they want to continue to win city.
I've always really loved working with young kids, helping them, you know, reach their potential, taking a kid that maybe didn't have the greatest amount of confidence or spot in their life, or, you know, maybe they weren't the best in the classroom, but when we got them on the field, we could build them up, we get them in the weight room, build them up, get them some confidence, and just see them blossom into, you know, young men and young women and, you know, contribute later on in life.